Today we continue with our class Shabbos Home, and we're on chapter 8, and the same topic is garments that may be worn on Shabbos. Okay. So right. So next subsection is the headgear. Right. And number one, inserted tissue in the head. If one head is too large, he may put a paper or tissue inside it in order to improve its fit. However, this is permitted only if the person intends to leave the paper in the head forever. In that case, the paper becomes subordinate to the head. However, if one intends to remove the paper, it cannot be considered subordinate to the head, and one may not wear the hat outdoors on Shabbos. Thus, when one may not use the imported sheet of paper, such as leather that one values, or stuff the head, to stuff a hat that one intends to wear outdoors on Shabbos, since it is likely to remove the paper after Shabbos. So let's do, before we continue. I mean, today maybe it's not apply if you buy that fitted hat. There is some hats hat, religious hat, right? Borsalino hat. So they go like every half a size, I think. So most likely, if you buy this kind of hat, they're going to fit perfectly, right? But in olden days, right, not only, but even today, some people buy hats and like more generic sizes, like large, extra large, small, like medium, so something. There are also they sell the hats like that. Are they fit exactly? No. Right, so right, I remember my father. He used to wear always a cap, right, and he had a newspaper, like fillets. As a kids, we would play with his stuff, right, and he had this newspaper like stuck in behind the, I don't know where it was going. It's not the brimboard of this sweatband, I think it's called, right. So but it like right, and he explained to us, so it was like all tradition. Later on, I mean, today when you buy like fancy schmancy, like even cap, it's going to come with the sizes most likely, right? But in olden days, they did not. They would put newspaper or any other paper. So they say if your tissue, whatever you put, and you have no intention to remove, no problem, right? But some important letter or something, it would be a problem. So, and some people they were trying to do what? They know half of this halacha. I don't remember exactly where we were. I don't even remember. But this guy, he heard this halacha somewhere, and he brought like this. No, it was on Shabbos. It's not on my show. We were traveling somewhere. I don't remember where it was. Right. So he brought tissue. He brought tissue, like facial tissue, like behind this sweatband. So and he said, right. So yeah, he said it's like an unusual way of carrying, and that's why it is allowed. So of course I did not say anything. Like, the guy, right? So everybody were amazed, but it is not allowed. It is not, because it's transported 100%. Okay. Continue. Right. But the problem is, and I think we're going to say later, so you're not allowed to go with a loose hat. Especially some people would go with straw hats. I'm not sure if a straw hats like have like sizes. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe like expensive one would have sizes. But the thing is, if it's it's a little loose, right, and it's light, and you have a gust of wind like blowing and blows off the hat, so you're not allowed to pick it up. Right, that's the issue. Yeah? Of course, if there is no air, all of these things, all of this situation, we say if there is no air. Okay. So next one, now number 2, men's rain hat. There is a major dispute among the poskim as to whether it is permitted for a man to wear plastic rain hat over the ordinary hat on Shabbos. Many poskim rule that the rain hat cannot be considered garment, since it protects the hat, not the wearer. For the hat itself protects the wearer head from rain. Nevertheless, some poskim rule that the fitted plastic rain hat can be considered subordinate to the hat and may be worn on Shabbos. Hagaon Harav Moshe Feinstein Zatzal concurred with this stringent view and prohibited wearing plastic rain hats. So what is a plastic rain hat? Let's explain. So you have a hat, like right, big hat, right? And on top, when it's rain, so I mean it's a leather. So I mean, of course, it can withstand the rain, but it could get ruined. That depends on rain. So people like during the normal weekdays, so they would put like this like plastic cap, but it's not like a plastic, but it has this elastic, right, all around. Like some people would like something like if to compare to a shower hat. Right, so in all the days, I think today also that people would put shower hat, not to get you your hair wet, right? You just want to take a shower, but without hair. So like something like that, like clear, of course, and you put it on the head to protect it, right? But what this schema is saying, like technically this leather hat can withstand the rain, so it's not like you're trying to be protected from elements, right? As we said I think last time about raincoat. So you have a regular coat, like a wool coat, right? And it's raining or snowing, so it's going to get wet, like soaking wet for sure. Like I mean, not the coat. I mean, coat itself, but even you're going to get wet. And since in order to protect from elements, yes, you can wear if you have a big this raincoat big enough, so you can wear on top of your coat, winter coat, and there is no problem. So you're not protecting the coat, right? Even you are, but you're protecting yourself. But here with this hat, this plastic has no sense. Right, I mean, right. I mean, if it's, I would say if it's a straw hat, yes, yeah, it's going to protect, because straw hat. I used to have a guy from one of the shows, so he would use like in the summer. He was a doctor, hopefully still alive, elderly person. So he had this straw hat, very fancy, schmancy. Right, but it has like a straw. It's like has holes. So for him, it would be allowed to put this this hat, because it's for sure it protects head and the head itself for sure from the rain. But not in this case. So Rabbi Moshe Feinstein are also strictly. But today, when you go buy a coat, right, a raincoat, like a thin one, not a fancy, like a thin one from a Jewish store. For sure, it would have like hood that this huge, in order like to. I'm not sure where exactly they invented, but I think it's in my mind it's it's a genius invention. So you have hood and it covers the whole head. Doesn't matter how big a hat. If sombrero would not cover, but beyond sombrero for sure it's going to cover big enough. Okay. Continue. However, all authorities agree on 2 points. Firstly, it is permitted to wear rain hat over the straw hat, right? As we said, because it's you for sure you're trying to protect yourself from elements. Like of course you protect the hat as well. I think the straw hat can be ruined in the rain. I think. Okay. Right, straw hat. For since the rain can seep through the straw, I mean for sure. Hat. I'm sorry. For since the rain can seep through a straw hat, the rain hat protects the wearer from the moisture. Right. And commenters say, note, however, Some authorities rule that even in this case, one should not wear the rain hat in public if there is a reasonable possibility that one would take off the rain when the rain stops. Psh, we have to explain this. So meaning that when there is a rain and you walk with your straw hat, and on top of this straw hat you have this plastic, right? This rain hat, there is no problem when it's rain. But when the rain stops and it's like sunny and now it's sunny, and it looks a little ridiculous with your suit, right? And with your Shabbos suit, with your tie, or even without the tie, and with a fancy schmancy straw hat and covered with a piece of plastic. So it looks ridiculous. So if there is any chance that we might suspect that he would remove this plastic, like maybe out of embarrassment or something, like people look at him like he's crazy, right? So in this case they would not allow. Right, so it's very interesting. I mean, that depends how sometimes when I go in the morning or in the morning to shul, so it's very cold, windy, cold, rain, and this and that. After we finish praying, I go back. It's nice. It's nice. It's like sometimes it's like 15 degrees warmer than when I was walking, and there is no rain. Sometimes it's like it never rain. But when I was walking, it rained heavily, right? So of course you can take umbrella. You hold an umbrella, so you fold it. There is no problem. But on Shabbos it would look ridiculous with all of this clothing, right? Continue. Secondly, it is certainly forbidden to wear a plastic bag over the hat or head on Shabbos, since the plastic bag cannot be considered garment at all. Right. So this fitted plastic hat, it's a garment for sure. That there is no problem. Right. Right. Secondary to garment, but plastic like a plastic bag for sure not. For sure, not even over this straw hat. Okay. Continue. Women's rain bonnets. I mean, I'm not sure if I still maybe like older generation would wear this rain bonnet. And actually, I saw one of the guys from my shul, like elderly guy, he's a rabbi. So he has this rain hat. Like this, right, special, like he has a coat and matching rain hat. Okay. Very interesting. Continue. All right. It is permitted for a woman to wear a rain bonnet in public domain. Okay. The rain bonnet is considered garment since it serves to protect your head from the rain and also cover part of your face. See footnote for previous paragraph. Okay, so meaning what? So this rain bonnet, it's like how do you describe rain bonnet? It's like what is it? It's not a scarf. It's like whatever. It's rain bonnet. So you put for example, your hair is covered with kisui rosh, with a scarf, and then she puts on top. So for sure the scarf is going to get wet in 3.5 seconds, but this protects the head basically, right? So no problem. So rain bonnet, that's what they call. Number 4, hoods. It is permitted to wear a coat that has a hood attached, even the hood is not being worn. So it's very interesting. I mean, it would not enter most of the people's mind, right, that the hood could be an issue. But so some people have a detachable hood, right? You have a zipper. Sometimes you can wear with hood, without hood. So, but most of the time, like a hood just attached, and you're not using it, right? So they say there is no problem, right? Because it's a part of the coat.